Hi, I'm Braidlyn McEwen. Today we are going to talk about float valves. Have you ever wondered where float valves are used? You probably found one being used on the back of a toilet, but where else can you use float valves and what exactly do they do? Float valves are quite popular and are used in a wide range of applications. In this video, we will take a look at some of the applications where float valves are mainly used and explore the different materials that float valves are available in. Then we will end with a quick installation tip. Let's take a look. So what is a float valve? A float valve is a device that can be used to control the level of fluid inside a tank. The float valve controls the level by opening and closing a valve in response to changing levels. A basic float valve includes an air-filled float, which is attached to an arm and sealed to ensure water does not enter. When the water level is low, the float hangs, which keeps the valve open. When the water level starts to rise, the float starts to float on the surface, causing the arm to move, eventually pulling the valve closed to stop the water from flowing. This process requires no human input, it's completely mechanical. So let's talk about some common types of outlets. So typically float valves come with either a threaded outlet or a faucet type outlet. Male outlet connections allow for the addition of piping onto the discharge side of the valve or faucet on faucet type outlets. Brass float valves. So float valves are high capacity and feature an adjustable short arm for customizing water levels. The outer threads on the inlet are a straight thread, allowing the nut to be tightened in order to compress the gasket, sealing the float valve firmly. Typical applications include car washes, cooling towers, and swimming pools. PVC float valves. So for PVC float valves are ideal for applications if an automatic tank filling is required. Typically, PVC float valves are lower cost compared to stainless and are competitively priced compared to brass. PVC float valves include rust-free stainless steel parts and have replaceable seals and gaskets that are designed for long life applications. So some of the popular industries. So float valves can be found in a large variety of applications, including agricultural and industrial trades. They range from being used in direct acting situations to complex operations often found in municipal applications. Occasionally, float valves can be found in automated water systems for livestock. When the drinking water for the animals lowers, the float ball lowers with the level of the water, opening the valve and allowing the tank to fill back up to the preset level. Other common locations where you would find float valves are aquariums and the back of your toilet. The float valve can be adjusted to achieve a customized water level for the specific application. So let's talk about installation tip. Consider carefully where you mount the float valve. It is important not to bend the stem if possible. If you bend the stem too much, it shortens the effective length of the stem, ultimately reducing the amount of leverage available to close the valve. Instead, you can adjust the liquid level with a short arm, a thumb screw, and adjusting screw. Keep in mind this may depend on the application and maximum inlet pressure. To sum this up, now that you know the vast areas that float valves can be found in, keep an eye out for them. Float valves allow peace of mind, ensuring that the tank does not overflow. Float valves may be small, but they play a vital role in controlling the flow of the liquid in the application where they are used. This video is based off a blog called Taking a Closer Look at Float Valves. To view the original blog, head to boscharu.com.